In political news, federal investigators have launched a probe of former presidential candidate John Edwards to determine if he misused any campaign money in an attempt to cover up an extramarital affair. The Filipino poet and community activist Robles died in San Francisco Saturday. In 1996, the poet Russell Leong said of Robles, quote, "Perhaps no one has listened as closely to the voices of the Filipino-American community during the last 30 years. And one of Latin America's most famed dissident artists, the Brazilian playwright Augusto Boal, has died at the age of 78. Boal was the developer of the Theater of the Oppressed. In 1971, the Brazilian military dictatorship imprisoned him for 4 months. After his release, he was forced into exile for 15 years. Augusto Boal joined us in the Firehouse studio in 2007. I asked him what he hoped to accomplish with his art.
And I have only one dream, is to dream all my life. That's my only dream. I would like to go on dreaming. And if I can dream with things, I dream with solidarity among men and women, black and white, solidarity among countries and countries, solidarity and to create ethics. What we think sometimes, we don't think that there is a difference between moral and ethics. Moral is mores, it's costumes. And it was moral in this country, in my country, slavery. It was moral. It was moral to buy a human being. So I'm not moralist, because I know that immoral, there are horrible things. But I am ethical. So we need to create an ethic. Ethical como ethos. In Greek, it means the tendency to some kind of perfection. And my kind of perfection is solidarity, is dialogue, is democracy, real democracy, no? Not the one that we see. That's I want to not to accomplish, because to accomplish is fear, not to accomplish, to go on. To go on. There is a poet, a Spanish poet, Antonio Machado, who says, the path does not exist. The path you make by treading on it. By walking, you make the path. So we don't know where the path leads, but we know the direction of the path that we want to take. That's what I want, not to accomplish, but to follow until I can.
Augusto Boal, the Brazilian theater maker, artist, has died at the age of 78. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman.